Hello, welcome to Operation 700, vlog number 11. We are naturally going to be covering week 11 of the program. So this is going to constitute the first week of the new block. So we'll discuss it as we go through the video. So the planned week of training is here in the program. Session 1, pause squat for 2 seconds. Close grip bench press, squat. Session 2, bench press, pause, deadlift, incline bench. Session 3, floor press, squat against chains and row. Session 4, deficit deadlift, pause, bench press and deadlift. Okay, so as it turned out, pretty much from session 1, this loading pattern was too much. There was a couple of reasons for that. The main reason that I'd been out on been out in the binge with Struan and Tom up in Aberdeen on Friday night, and then went back out again, dragged Struan out again on Saturday night. So when it came to workout 1 of the week, my body wasn't quite over the weekend. My knee was pretty sore and just in a bit of a sorry state. We'll cover that when we go through the workouts. And through the week, only did 3 workouts to session 1, 2, and 4. Session 3 never happened. And session 4 was a bit of a pretty much just didn't make the workout. So I didn't make workout 1 or workout 4. Due to these reasons, I'm going to rewrite this training block. I think I covered this in the blog post, update number 4 on the Cast Iron Strength website. Basically, I just got into the place where things were going so well, I just got greedy and tried to load too much on this block, and as a result, I failed the block. So basically, yeah, that's the reason for going forward for changing the block. What I'm going to go forward with is 3 sessions a week and a 4th optional assistance session. The 4 sessions that are going to need to get done during the week are just going to have 3 competition lifts in them, or variants of the 3 competition lifts. I was just going to follow the same pattern every day: squat, bench, and deadlift. And I'll start with a frequency of 3 and see how I go with that. So I started the first workout of the new block yesterday, and it went reasonably well. So we'll see how this week goes, and we'll update you again probably at the end of this week, Sunday probably, for vlog number 12. Okay, so let's talk through the workouts this week, or from last week, week 11. This was session 1. So as you'll see here, pause squat, 2 sets of 5, 5 sets of 4 at 190, and then a double at 220. The planned workout was 2 sets of 4 at 190, and then 4 sets of 4 at 220. I did 1 set at 220, and it just wasn't really feasible for me to finish that workout. Close grip bench press, again, the planned workout was 120 for 2 sets of 8, 160, 140 for a set of 6, and 160 for 4 sets of 4. I went up to 160 sets, did 1 set of 4, and it just wasn't happening. If you watch this video coming up now, I nearly failed a set of 6 on 140. which is less than 50% of my max, so it's probably a sign that I'm maybe a little bit fatigued or not recovered from the weekend. And then we finished off on squats, 3 sets of 3 at 210. I think the planned workout was like 3 sets of 3 at 230, with sets leading up to it. Okay, so if you see my form's a little bit raggy here. Head's coming off the bench, something I said I would address. You'll notice here I start pausing on the chest. The reason I'm pausing on the chest is to try to get a rest to allow me to generate some speed off the chest so I can lock out the weight. So it wasn't so great. You'll see also I'm sweating like fuck through, which was a volume based but easy workout. This is the last set of 3 on the back squat. This felt absolutely horrendous. It actually looks okay watching the video back, but it felt like absolute dog shit. See Rob Myron there. Myron's so hard. So yeah, that was session 1. So had to modify that session heavily, as the original plan was overzealous or overambitious. This is session 2. So bench press, pause, deadlift, and pull down. So here we go with the bench. This was a set of 4 at 160. Felt a bit better in this workout, a little bit more recovered. Still not 100%. Bar speed's a bit better on that. Probably better bar speed on the 140 on that 160. Showing probably recovered a little bit. And here's pause deadlift at 220. Again, I had to modify this workout. I think this was meant to be 4 sets of 4. I ended up doing 3 sets of 3. My back felt pretty stiff going through this workout. Although it looks pretty easy, didn't feel the best. And then just some assistance fluff afterwards. Didn't actually take any video on session 4 because I just wanted to fire through the workout. Because I was flying off to London. I had time to take video, but I just wanted to get through it. So we'll just talk through it here. Deadlift from a deficit felt really good. I did a set of 5 at 160 and 4 sets of 4 at 180. All of them felt really fast, felt really easy. On the pause bench press, I did the workout there. Probably went heavier, so I went 100, 120, 150, 170. So slightly heavier on a few of the sets, slightly lighter on a couple of the sets. Felt pretty decent, like run-of-the-mill sort of session. And then the deadlift. I did my triple 220 and then I loaded on 280. Sorry, I warmed up past that. I did 260 as well for single. That felt not hugely quick. Chucked 280 on, chucked the belt on, chucked some Slipknot on to try to get through it. Hit a double on the first set and then missed the 3rd rep. So completely blew that workout. To be honest, after 270 for 4x4, if I'm talking about flip-flopping volume and intensity, that's not really the correct way to go around the workouts. It's kind of another PB workout. So I equaled my PB and didn't manage the rest of the sets and reps. I did deadlift yesterday and it felt a lot better. I only did a triple at 240, but it felt good. I just think I wasn't really recovered this week. I think I peaked out the week prior, the end of block 2. Just got a little bit greedy, went too heavy, took some big PBs rather than just keeping the head down and working. So I'm just going to kind of chill things down a little bit this week. And just do like I said before, just do all 3 lifts 3 times this week. So I've done session 1, which is pretty decent. And I'll write out the block. I haven't actually read out the block. I'm just kind of freestyle in a minute. I will write out the block this week. So there's kind of a coherent plan going forward. Okay, that will finish this vlog. So not the most successful week at the office, but you get these weeks. Not every week's going to be PB week, unfortunately. So I'll catch you again Sunday probably for vlog number 12. If you want to check out the blog, go to castironstrength.com. If you want to follow me on Facebook, search for Cast Iron Strength. You want to check me out on YouTube, you're on the channel right now, please subscribe to Speed Power Fitness. If you want to shoot me an email for any questions for the podcast or any content you'd like to see me deliver or any kind of general queries you'd like to have, please shoot me an email to speedpowerperformance@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back soon for entry number 12. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.